Hey YouTubers! Oh my gosh! So this is my second video. Thanks for coming to my channel. Make sure you subscribe below. Yes, subscribe. Turn on alerts. And just keep a lookout for everything I post. So as you can see, I am dressed up. Like, I look good. I look good. Not to sound like cocky or anything. But the only reason why I am dressed up is because today is Africa Night here at Kent State. And this is my first time going and I'm excited. The thing is like manifested in gold, and I've been looking like crap lately. I had so many exams and projects, and this is my time to step out, look good. I'm here for it. So yeah, so for today's video, I really want to talk about fashion. Okay, I am a fashion merchandising student, like I mentioned before, and fashion is just it's so much and it's amazing to me. So I know a lot of people that's in high school that didn't have any idea of what fashion merchandising is, or costume design, or fashion design is, and I just wanted to make this video so people can have a clear understanding of what it is. A lot of people don't know the difference between fashion merchandising and fashion design. They're two totally, completely different things. And I just want to explain the difference between the two so people won't get confused and always be like, oh, you must want to start your own business of making clothes. That's not was my original plan, I promise it was. But even since I switched, I still have family that still think I have that idea, even though I explained to them what merchandising is. So all my fashion merchandising students, you probably get the exact same thing. And here's the difference. So fashion design is literally the exact process of cutting out fabric and making patterns and stitching everything together. Completely creating things. And it's the physical process of it. Merchandising is literally the business side of fashion. So when you think of retail, it can go into a broad range of things. So merchandising can include styling, meaning putting clothes together for a certain person to fit their personality, to portray a good look for them. Another thing you could do, planning or buying, which is, well, planning is more of the math side of coming up with a budget and dividing that budget on what goes into stores. Buying, you get to choose what would be a good sale in these stores for certain seasons and what will look good to fit your target customer. Another thing you could do, there's so many things you can do. You can also be a merchandiser or a visual merchandiser where you help portray what the store looks like, coming up with fixtures, or you can even do retail management if you want to own and run a store. That's not the route I want to go. But another thing is, what is costume design? So I switched from design, like I said before, my freshman year, and the reason for my switch was I was not enjoying myself in fashion design. Yeah, it's very hard and it's very critical to know every aspect of it, but I was not enjoying myself because I didn't feel like I had a lot of creative freedom. But I know as the years go on, while you're in college, that creative freedom will eventually come. And I was just in a rush, you know. I wanted to get digging into it, you know. And so with switching to merchandising, I was like, okay, it's still in fashion. I never really thought about merchandising. I didn't know what fashion merchandising was when I first came to school. And then I looked more into it, talked to professors, and I actually really like it. But I decided to minor in costume design. Okay, so with costume design, oh my gosh, y'all, this was meant for me. This was meant for me. But it's where you create and style clothes for a character of a script of a movie or theater production. And it's literally just that. And it's not as easy as it sounds. So you literally read a script that someone has written, you analyze the script, you read the script several times, and you come up with ideas of what you want this person to look like. And your ideas as a costume designer has to fit the director's vision of the movie or theater production. And with this, you have to show how the character's feeling, what's their occupation, their age. It's so much into it. And I didn't know, I had no clue what this was until I decided to switch to merchandising. And at first I only switched to costume design because I heard that you can continue to learn how to sew. No, it's more to it. And I always loved movies and theater. Growing up, like, I'm a fanatic. I love it. And so that's part of what I want to do when I grow up. Well, I am 21, but you know, when I become an adult after college. But so with merchandising, I want to actually have different careers. Yeah, I want to have actually different careers. But my ultimate goal is to become a costume designer because I love it so much. I want to do it in film. So there's a big difference between costume design in movies and film than it is in theater. And I didn't know that either. It's not very different. It's just the process to create things is different other than one or the other. So I do want to do that. But right after school, I have no clue what I want to do because I want to do that a little later after I stack my money, you know, in fashion merchandising and planning or buying. And once I stack that money up, I'm going to fly out somewhere and make things happen. But yeah, so I hope they gave a clear description of everything. So come back, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.